So today I'm going to be working on my Predator 3500 watt generator. I've really loved this thing. One time when we had it out though, I've noticed that the spark arrestor gets quite clogged up with soot over time. So I've been doing some research online and found out that there can be a couple things done to them. And one of them is reducing the jet size for elevation. I guess these things from the factory come pretty rich. Even at sea level, they could be rejetted. So today I'm going to go ahead and take apart the generator and see if I can get this thing rejetted. So to take the cover off, lift up here, unscrew the Phillips at these two locations, and then there should just be some tabs. It pulls right off. And carburetor is going to be right here. So we'll need to remove some of this stuff. So there is a hose that goes off the bottom of the carburetor bowl. So I'm going to just take this with the screwdriver. See if there's some fuel that comes out of here. There we go. There's a bolt right back here that we'll go ahead and take off. Bolt is this one right there. Now that the air filter assembly is off, we'll go ahead and remove this bottom bolt, see if we can get access to the jet with leaving the carburetor where it is. So I popped the jet out of the bottom of the carburetor. I just have a pair of, I didn't want to clamp the fuel line in case it damaged it, so I just have this held here so it won't let the fuel flow into the fuel bowl. Old jet looks like this. It is a size 76. That's what came from the factory. This is the E-tube, emulsion tube. So this is considered up. It would go up in like this, and then the jet follows it on the bottom. So make sure that you put it in the right direction. Here's the new jet. It's a number 68. It should be just about right for the elevation. I'm at about 4,000 feet elevation, so it should be hopefully a much better fit for it. So we got about wrapped up. We put the air filter housing back on, snugged up all of the screws for the carburetor. We'll make sure this is tight. We got a nut here, a nut inside, and then a nut right back on there. So we let the gas, some of the remnants that spilled, air out a little bit, and then go ahead, get the cover back on, and then start it up. So while the fumes were kind of drying out over here on the carburetor side, I decided to take off the spark arrestor. This is a two-part. There's a coin-shaped wire spark arrestor, and then there's also like a kind of a cone-shaped spark arrestor that goes inside of here. You take these off, then I sprayed it out with carb cleaner. Got off all the soot. All right, so I got it put back together. Now let's go ahead and start it and see if she runs. Okay. Great. So that's all there is to it. Pretty simple. I'll have to put a load on it, see what the spark plug looks like under full throttle or heavy load conditions. But going from a 76 to a 68 should help the spark arrestor stay clean, as well as make it run a little bit more efficient. So anyways, thanks for watching. I have my RV hooked up to it, and we've got the AC on full blast. We're putting out 15.4 amps, and which is what, about 1,800 watts. And this thing does seem to run smoother. It sounds better. I don't know if I can put my ear to exactly how it sounds different, but it seems to be running great. So I'm gonna let this thing run for half hour and recheck the spark plug.